Jailer Rock percent off collector, and man, if you thought that I was the board game king before, when you watched the last video where I bought a bunch of board games, this week it takes the cake. So I just started looking up board games just because I was bored one day, and I was looking on my phone and I was like, wow, all these board games, they sell for a good amount of money, especially if they're sealed. And I started going around to the thrift stores over the past week or so, and I got lucky. There was a Goodwill that had 70% off. I think it was blue tags. I went to another one where it was everything was $1.50. I went to another one where it was another 60% off on certain tags. So all I did for those trips was look for board games that were sealed to flip. So basically all that you're gonna see today, I'm gonna flip, because I realized that's easier, because it's like board games, they don't really do for the donations that I do. So this is just an easy way that I found that I can go and I can find board games at the thrift store, or board games at a garage sale or something like that, and then get them sealed, because I don't want to deal with like searching and finding parts. I was like, nah, sealed only, and a good deal. And like I said, the flipping that I do, this is mainly so that I can get toys for the toy donation drive. And we have an Amazon wish list in our description. If you click on it, you can buy toys. It comes to me. I'll do a thank you video. Then it gets donated to Birthday Dreams, that provides birthdays and gifts for homeless kids in the Seattle area. And they've done over like 13,000 and stuff. So we have that Amazon wish list, but I like to add toys myself. So part of the way I help fund that is I realized flipping things that I can't donate is a good way to do that. And board games, I really just kind of discovered. I started watching videos and I was like, wow, why didn't I think of this before? But you guys are here to see the items that I picked up. So I'm going to tell you like how much I paid and stuff like that. So the first item isn't actually a board game, but I don't want to make a separate video for like one or two pieces. But so here it is. And this one is the Horrible Science Beastly Body Bits Kid Jigsaw 300 piece educational, and they said funny gross on it. So it's like a really long title and all that, but it's a cool puzzle. So this was one that I got at the thrift store. These were one where the tag was, it was like any pink tag was $1.49. So $1.49, and this sells on eBay new, of course, $25. So I mean, $1.50 to $25. You know, obviously, I don't know when it'll sell or whatever. But as I said, this here, it isn't my job, it isn't my secondary job or anything like that. This is basically so that I can get toys, buy new toys to donate. So this is cool. So the next one we have is this one. And I also love it because so many of these video games I've never heard of. So this is Banzai DVD. It's a TV show in Japan from 2006. And it's really cool too on the back. Like they show you pictures and people from it. So this is something a game I never even heard of, I never even knew of. And this one, again, this was one of those pink ones, so $1.50. Also $25 since it's new and sealed. So as you can see already, $4, $50. Potentially, of course, potentially. Let's see. Oh, this one was funny just because of the name and what it said. Check this out. This is for anyone out there over 30, which I qualify for. Reminiscing, the game for people over 30. This is awesome. This one I got at Goodwill. It was with the blue tags. So this was $4, and this one sells for $20. So $4 to $20. Let me look at the back again so you guys can see it. Very cool. And I just realized that for me, I mean, look, here's something for people who do reselling or sell board games. Let me know if maybe I should keep my eye out for some opened games. Like, I'm sure if I saw, because I do play some board games, like, you know, I play like Arabian Nights, House on Haunted Hill, or Haunting on House on Hill, I forgot the one. I played the Dune one. There's two, but I think I played Dune Emporium. So I play a couple of those games, and I know that if I was to find them even open, the parts can be sold for people who might be missing parts. But I really like this. I like flipping, sealed board games because it's simple, it's easy. I know that it's not, someone isn't going to receive it and say something's missing. So for me, it's very low pressure, easy. But if someone out there knows, and this is why I'm asking for comments, that maybe I should be looking out for used board games as well, let me know, because I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean, I'm only going to buy board games if it's like a really good deal, but honestly, I found like 5 or 6 thrift stores around my area that at least once or twice per month, they either have half off, 70% off, or one of those tag sales. So I'm going to be hitting that. So next up after that is this one. So this is the Survivor board game, obviously. And I think that's all I had on it. I didn't have any other information. It's kind of funny. There was one that was signed by Mark Burnett on eBay, and no one seemed to care. So I don't know what that means. I'm not hating on him. I'm just mentioning that. So this one I got at the thrift store for $2 as well, and this one sells for $15 on eBay. So not bad at all. Okay, so some of these are not in complete order, so just bear with me. Alright, so here's the next one. So this one is 1999 Tallycore Football Party Bingo game. So that's pretty cool. This was one of the ones that was 70% off. I paid $2.50, and it sells for about $19. So that's pretty cool. And as I said, for me, just all these board games. I mean, I have it in my closet. Luckily, I've actually been losing a little weight, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been trying to drop the pounds, and especially it helps because it's like I'm not eating out anymore and stuff like that, and doing walks and stuff, and like even going to the thrift store, I'm walking all around, looking around. So it's been helping. So I've been able to, I donated a bunch of my like bigger clothes from back in the day to Goodwill, so that was cool. So actually I have a little space in my closet, and it's like stacked up now with these board games, so that's pretty funny. So let's see what else. Oh, so we got this one next. Will Short's Tribond. It's what do these have in common? That's it. This is a cool looking game. Like if this was something that doesn't sell, I would like get it. This was another one, $2, and this one sells for $25 new. So that's cool. That's cool. Very, very cool one like that. Let me move this over because it's starting to get high. I don't want it to fall over. So let's see. Oh, so one more in here, I think that, oh no, actually I think I have 2 more in here that are, or no, actually 3 more in here that are not games. But here, this was one of those pink $1.50 stickers, and usually anything, this one I actually did scan just because I was like, I mean it's $1.50, but I didn't want to just have it in my house for no reason. So this 4M glow-in-the-dark embroidery stitches fairy kit, whatever, goes for $13. So $1.50 to $13. I am cool with that. Let's see, what's next? Oh, okay, so we have a couple of the smaller ones. This is Game of Phones. This was another one that I picked up for, oh no, actually this was a different tag, but it was only $1.99. So I got this for $1.99, and Game of Phones sells for about $11 brand new, so I thought that was cool. And then this game was interesting because I didn't see it at all on eBay at all. It's Ship It. And what's interesting about this game is this 2018, and it's a game of product management. It's strange though, I did look online and it seems like it didn't get high ratings. I think it only has like 2.5 or 3 stars. So I also paid $1.99 for this, and there was one listing and it was for $10, but it had sold. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. $10, 2 to 10 is nice. So next up after that, we have Labyrinth. I guess Labyrinth is the correct code. So this one was also one of those pink labels. Paid so $1.50 and was able to flip this. Well, not able to, but potentially to $15. What's interesting is there's a bunch of versions of this, and this seems to be the one that is worth a little bit more. There's another version that was like closer to $10, and this one was higher than $15. So I mean, as I said, for me, my thought process is I'm not looking to get maximum for this. Like, I mean, I guess it's undercutting, so I guess some people might be mad, but my point is just to sell it so I can get the money to buy the toy, to donate. So if someone's selling it for 15, I'll probably sell it for like 13, and the best shipping I can do without me having to pay for shipping. So let's see, next up, oh, so this one I actually own as well, so I'm familiar with this one, Pandemic. So I was actually excited to see this, you know, at the thrift store. And this one was $3, and so I picked that up. This was one of those 70%. No, this was, I think it was 50% off. It was $5.99, so I got it for a little less than $3. And Pandemic, this version goes for $15. So again, really good flip. Let's see. Next up, we have this one. Seen it. I'm not sure how popular DVD games still are. This one was $2. This was one of those 70% off ones. Really cool. And this one sells for about $15 as well. So that was cool. Let's see. Next up was League. What is that? Another one I've never heard of. So this one, French Port Classics, League of Pirates. So this one was also $2. This was $2, and it sells for about $10. So interesting. Let's see. Oh, this one. So this is another one that isn't a board game. Well, actually, no. This is a board. It's a board game puzzle. It was interesting. Art Fraud. So this was one of those that I was able to get for, I think it was $2 or something like that. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I got it for $2, and this one sells for $10. That's really cool. Yeah, so that's really cool. Good turnaround on this. So next up for that, after that was Trivial Pursuit, and this is the digital choice, and I thought that was sweet. Little USB thing that you plug it in. Really cool. This one's sealed. I got this for $2 as well, just like the Art Fraud. This one also sells for $10, so not bad, not bad. And then we have this one. This one is $19.99 Adult Party Happy Hour. So that's cool. Happy Hour game. This was $1.50, and this one also sells for about $10 on eBay. And then we have, actually, did I not write this one down? Well, in case, it doesn't matter. So this one is interesting. So this was another one that I got for $1. Was it $1? I got it. Yeah, this was $1.49 as well, and it's really plain. And I was thinking to myself, there's no way that this is gonna sell for much because it's like a T-Mobile puzzle. And next thing you know, I look it up. Oh, I do have it written down here. This thing sells for $15. And I don't know. I guess it's maybe because it's rare, 500 pieces. But it, you know, I just assumed this is something that T-Mobile gives some of their customers, or maybe it's one of those things where you get it with points. I don't know. I don't have T-Mobile anymore. But that was interesting. So this last one, this was that I picked these up at Goodwill, and Goodwill was having a blue tag 70% off, and I saw not one, not two, but 3 E.T. games. And I just had to laugh because I'm like, okay, you know, if anyone's a gamer, do you know what I was thinking when I saw 3 of these in a thrift store? If someone doesn't get what I'm getting at is, so back in the day they had the Atari E.T. game, and it was so terrible that it was like thrown out. It was like filling up landfills. Like, people thought it was going to be this huge seller because E.T. the movie was such a big movie, but no, it was terribly made and people hated it, and it was like almost, it was like the AOL free DVD of games, where it was just it was just thrown out and it was terrible. So when I saw that there were so many of these, I was just like, wow. But amazingly enough, when I look it up, these are actually selling for $15 each, new. And they're actually selling too. I checked the sold. Oh, you can see here. Where does it say it? Oh, well, no, this is wrong. This says 14, but that's not, I didn't pay anything for it. I paid $4 for these. So I paid $4 each. So I paid $12 total for these, and can make $45 off of these. Unless all of a sudden it bottoms out and no one wants them. But in a way, that's why I like doing the new, you know, sealed ones. Because, like, for instance, if some reason they don't sell, but then a friend wants it, or maybe I want it, or locally, or something like that, it's still easier that I could give it away. Whereas if it was used or missing parts, then it's a lot to play around with. So that's why I really had fun collecting these used, new and sealed board games. So I'm now the board game wizard. I'm gonna call this video the bargain board game bonanza. That's what I'm gonna call this, because that was a lot of games, right? So I mean, just think, I didn't do a full ad, but basically I put like 2s here instead of 150. But even if I did 2, it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, then 30, 40, and then 2 $4. So basically, all that stuff you saw today was about 50 bucks. All of that was about 50 bucks. And as we just said, just 2 of those first 2, so I could get 50 bucks back in them. So I mean, that's just incredible. So yeah, I'm addicted to that. So please, if you liked this video, give me a like, sub, all that normal stuff. But I also want to hear from people, because I want to know, do any of you go out and are you board game flippers? I like to hear about your stories, because I want to continue doing this. I think that this is a cool, fun way for me to learn about video games, have fun finding deals, and then make money so I can buy toys to donate. I think that I might have found a niche even better. I mean, obviously, if you see my other videos, if I find stuff like that, I got to have it, and I'll be doing more videos. But don't be surprised if you start seeing, maybe not weekly, but maybe bi-weekly or once a month, you see me come in with a board game video. Because if these end up selling even halfway decent, it's going to be a thing. But I want to hear from people in the comments, especially if you either collect board games, if you donate board games, if you flip board games on eBay or wherever else. I want to hear your stories. But again, please, if you like this, like, subs, all that good stuff. But I keep living up to that motto, right? If you don't know the motto, it's no discount, no deal. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you next time.